Hi, I'm Janet Khoshaba with Rewind, and this is Back Up to Level Up podcast, hosted live from Las Vegas at ShopTalk 2026. We're here on the floor talking to founders and operators about their stories and how they've had an impact, and we really want to bring those stories to life and share with you how they've backed up to level up. Hi, I'm Janet Khoshaba, and we're live at ShopTalk 2026 in Vegas, and I'm here with my colleague Taha Palwala, who is the head of enterprise e-commerce sales. We're going to get to know him a little bit more. So Taha, can you please tell me a little bit about yourself and your background and your journey?
Yeah, 100%. Well, first, thanks for having me, Janet. And a little bit of color from my story is it's pretty simple. Born and raised in Montreal, started in the world of accounting, and quickly pivoted shortly later into the world of sales.
Interesting.
Getting into e-commerce.
Cool. How did you shift from accounting to sales?
Well, I mean, the truth is, the joke is I got tired of counting numbers and I wanted to count money. But the flip side is I was working at Tesla. That was my last stint within the world of finance. And it was Christmas Eve. And I still remember pretty vividly Kevin O'Leary walking in, looking for a beautiful gift for his wife. And at that time, it was Mr. Wonderful. So,
We all know who Mr. Wonderful is.
Exactly. And you give him what he wants. So we basically, long story short, we got a Model X on a flatbed from Vancouver, delivered to his driveway in 6 days.
Wow.
He was pretty happy. And we actually wrapped it in a red ribbon, which was a specific request for his wife. Following that, when he came to pick it up, he's like, Taha, what in the world are you doing in finance and partnerships? Like, what the hell? And that really resonated, obviously coming from Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So shortly after, knocked on Shopify's door, and that was the real story I gave them. And thereafter, I was working for Shopify.
So he's seen the real sales guy in you, right?
Yeah, it was innate. I mean, I was always passionate about sales. Never knew it can be a career. And then things just spiraled from one thing to another, and just did what I enjoy doing.
That's awesome. So what led you to Rewind?
So that's an interesting journey. I was in the Shopify world for about a few years, working enterprise sales, which led me to growing into actually implementing the platform at an SI, and really understanding the nuances and the challenges that founders and businesses have at an enterprise level. And then Rewind came knocking, and it was just the perfect value gap that we were bridging in the e-com world, which is data resiliency and backing up that data, knowing that founders and leaders can go to sleep at night knowing that their data is protected.
With no downtime.
With no downtime. Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what inspired you, to shift your career into e-com?
Yeah, that's a longer story, but if I had to pivot in 30 seconds, my father came to Montreal in the 70s as an immigrant, and we all had our challenges. And I don't know if you remember the Plymouth Voyager.
The big boxy maroon car?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep. Ours was maroon. My brothers and I and my sisters would sit in the back and literally bag these meat boxes and bags and deliver them to all over the island of Montreal.
Oh, wow.
My father was one of the ones who started one of the first halal meat shops in Montreal. And that really was our passion. And that grew to me wanting to always be helping merchants, getting in the space. And that led to Shopify. And now it's everyone.
Wow. How inspiring.
Yeah, it was.
I can resonate with that a lot. That's great. So Taha, let's switch to the level up moment.
Yeah.
We want to hear something to inspire our audience who are watching and listening, who are either trying to get into this, the same career as you, who are probably stuck in a role that they don't want, or they don't know that they have this, creative talent that's hidden behind this monotonous thing that they're doing every day. Can you share something that you've learned in your journey, and share it with the audience? So, if there's one lesson you'd give someone starting today, what would it be?
Yeah, that's a $1 million question. What I'll say is pursue your passion. And if you get up every morning knowing you want to do what it is that you do, which is helping merchants, getting out there, in my case, and being able to make a difference, then do it and you'll enjoy it. It's a passion, and people will be able to read that passion, as opposed to you just being behind a desk and trying to meet a paycheck at the end of the day. I do it because I love it. And I think that's the advice I'd give.
So bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself, exactly. That's exactly what I was told 7 years ago. when I flipped the switch from accounting and finance to sales, and no going back from here, and I wouldn't change a thing.
That's awesome. Well, before we close, Taha, where can people connect with you and learn more about Rewind?
Yeah, well, I mean, rewind.io, come visit us. Come visit us at the ShopTalk booth at 1176. Or just, you can find me on LinkedIn at Taha Palwala. Happy to engage in conversations and understand and explain exactly how we help owners go to sleep with peace of mind, knowing that their data is protected.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Taha.
Awesome.
It was amazing learning about your journey.
Sure.
I hope people will resonate with this story, and it was a pleasure getting to know you, and I look forward to working with you.
100%. Thanks again, Jack.
Cheers.
Take care. Cheers.